Do you want to do a welcome, or do we just show you?
I mean, what do we want to say?
Or just do like we usually do the welcome. Welcome back to another episode of For the King 2.
Yeah, but I think we're
Big
before the
Breakfast
For the
Bureau.
King too. I don't know if this has anything
Well,
to do with it.
we are, but this is just another episode of us chatting before we start playing For the King 2, isn't it? But I will show you what it is. I was just laughing about, so I've shared my screen to you.
Pull this up.
See that?
No, hang on a sec.
Unbelievable.
It's not. There we go. You buy flash flooding?
Okay, yeah. So you're on the Google page. So
Yes.
what we do, we're in Google. We type in Katamari. And then you see this thing next to the Katamari symbol that's spinning up and down, jumping up and down and stuff.
Yeah.
What you do is you click that, and then it comes up on your screen, and you use left, right, up, down to start rolling it around the screen, picking everything up.
What? Is this the game? Or is this a real game?
This is just something that Google has. If you just do this on Google and search Katamari, it allows you to do this. It's not even like a game. This is just on the Google website.
That's fantastic.
And
Google
then
does a lot of weird things like that.
You just start picking up all the.
I love it. Oh, you can't pick up anymore.
Oh, no,
oh yeah, you can. There you go. You got the Wikipedia.
You just gotta hit the right spots. I can just go down, and I can take. You know what? Let's get rid of Super Mario. There we go.
It still says it.
Yeah, but I got his picture.
Fair enough.
There's some things it won't take. Like it won't take like the settings thing at the top of the screen, but it will like take away all like the buttons at the top, like images. Oh no, come on, images! I want you. There we go. I take an image. So I've taken the Google logo.
Take it all.
Give me flights. There we go.
No.
I don't know whether I've only just discovered this, so I don't know
if you can do anything with the words.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if maybe if you get bigger, you could take some of the other bigger things. Like I can't seem to affect any of these bits at the moment. Like that just doesn't seem to do anything. But it's just something fun that you can do on Google. I just thought it was quite nice.
That is awesome. I just saw when I have the white page pulled up, I'm super shiny. Like unbelievably so. I just need to turn my brightness down. There we go. That's better, right?
I just like when you just take parts of words out of sentences. Love Royal Launch. We Reroll Plus.
Hang on. Okay. That should be a bit better. Yeah. What if you search something else? Will it go away?
I haven't tried. I don't even. How do I even search? I got rid of the search bar.
It's a good point.
Do
you click other things that you didn't get rid of?
What? No, because the mouse is kind of like another way I can move. Like I can click and it will.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you broke it.
Yeah, I guess I just have to refresh, but I think it's fun.
Then it would be gone though. You got to keep this going forever in your browser.
How can I like
get the king and the queen? Yeah, there you go.
Hey, get back here,
Yeah,
Katamari
way too many
reroll.
things.
Oh no,
Go! I
want the reroll.
Not a
No.
chance. Unpickupable. No feedback. Oh, feedback's not pickable. You
Give it me. Give it me. I want it.
could have that one. Not that one.
That one is like, no, this one stays. This is
Literally.
a it's a fixed point in space time. We can't move it.
Apparently. You have way too much stuff.
But yeah, so that was one thing I discovered today. I
Katamari
thought Katamari is on Google
with a twist.
with a twist indeed. Uh, yeah, so that was something I discovered today. It was a fun old time.
That is interesting. Google always does things like that though, like their arcade games and stuff that they'll have like in browser for anniversaries and stuff. They've been doing that for a long time. I've
What
always
was
appreciated it.
the dinosaur one?
I don't remember that one.
When you couldn't get on
Marcel? Oh, you just cut out there. When you
oh, did
couldn't
I
get
cut
what?
out? When you couldn't get online. There it is. Yeah,
Oh,
T-Rex runner.
yeah. That's the one that comes up when you have like an error page and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah.
what it used to, but now you can just yeah.
Top scores of the day. That's so many. Oh, you get them pretty quick, actually. Go, Marcel, go. Why did you switch to Firefox to play it?
Oh, Game Over. Oh, no, no. I was at first. I didn't think I could get Opera to make the Katamari thing work, so I switched over to Firefox. But I did actually get it to work
Oh, I
on
thought you were in
Opera as well.
Chrome. Yeah, see, I
What's that?
always used to use Firefox for everything, and lately I've been using
Mm,
Chrome just because I have. Honestly, it's better for having the different Google accounts because I was posting on like, I had the
and
Breakfast
mute.
Bureau and Old Eggie and what?
The literally was like I went to I'm using Chrome at the moment because and then went silent.
That's what happened to you a second ago. I don't
That's
know what's going
weird,
on with
man.
Discord. Maybe it's because of the share.
Maybe I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna pull one up before I.
We'll see if it gets any better. But well, there was I know we were about to play for the King 2, and I'm very excited about it. But I must say, I saw a couple of games come out recently, and I saw them, and I was like, oh no, and I was ignoring them. And last night I looked at them, and I'm very happy because they are single player games.
What
Because I was
games?
like, no, he's gonna make me do fucking day one with them. Um, so the first one is called Coral Island, which I was sure was going to be multiplayer, but apparently it's not. It's single player, which is I would say Coral Island to me looks like um, next gen Stardew Valley with relationships,
Okay.
or like with like romance potential as well.
Yeah.
Um, and then the other one is called Spirit Tea, which looks more akin to I mean it's the same sort of management game thing, but it looks more like Pokemon or something like that. Like with the pixel art and old school Pokemon like pixel art, and the view. But I mean Coral Island has been like the front page of like the Steam store and that's Spirit Tea, yeah.
I think I saw something on Spirit the other day.
Uh but they're single player ones,
Yeah, I
so
saw this
unfortunately
exact review.
hmm
Stardew Valley and Spirited Away. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It doesn't. It look. I mean, I was like,
What was the first game you
but
said?
Coral Island.
Sorry, Chad. Or sorry, everybody. I'm still typing one-handed for the most part. Coral Island. Okay, October. So that's been out like a year.
Might have been on Steam, maybe, but it's only just come out on because maybe it's been out for a bit long. Well, I don't know. It's being advertised a lot on the front page of Steam and on my Xbox, so I assumed it was maybe it's just come out of early access or something.
Heard. Oh, yeah, right here it says release November 14th. So yeah, you must be right. It was 1.0 released 14th. Early access October 11th, 2022.
Yeah.
Interesting. It looks a lot like the. Apparently, they're supposed to be making a new. Oh, the one-handed typing. Harvest Moon game. Is that just a rumor?
What's that?
It's out? Oh yeah, this came out.
Yeah, but Harvest Moon's still like Nintendo isn't. I thought Harvest
Oh
Moon was
yeah.
Nintendo exclusive, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I have a Switch though.
Of course you do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. The one game that I really want to play that I still haven't is I love the Pikmin games. They came out with a
Mm.
new one a few months back.
Yeah,
Pikmin
Pikmin 2, yeah.
4. Nah, I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. July 21st. What is that thing? New Kano Olimar? Yeah, new character.
You know what? Something else I was looking at the other day as well was the I watched the trailer for the Avatar game,
Yeah.
Frontiers of Pandora or whatever it is. And I don't know, I mean like I don't personally have much of a um what's the word I'm looking for? I don't really have much interest in the world of Avatar, shall we say?
Yeah, I didn't even watch the
Or
second one.
I didn't even we just watched the first one to be honest, dude.
It took me
Um,
forever to watch the first one. I didn't watch it until like a year or two ago.
I mean, and I was watching the trailer for the game last night, and it does look kind of good.
Cut out again.
There's one again, I'm just not invested enough to really like want to play it, and two, it looks like Far Cry Avatar Edition.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, but it was like I watched it and I was like, I'd almost kind of rather play a Far Cry game. It's I don't know, and also the cheapest version of the game at launch is $70 or 70 quid for me. I don't know if it's $70 for you as well, but like all the way up to like 115 or $120 pound version game, and it's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I
that's a little
mean,
excessive.
yeah. And don't get me wrong,
Interesting.
the trailer also makes it look very fancy,
Yeah, of
but
course.
there's a
Most
part of me
trailers
that's
do.
well, exactly. I'm watching the trailer. I mean, like, I watched the gameplay trailer, and it's got like a woman like talking over it and stuff, and it 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 looks good, but again, it's one of those ones where I'm like, but I feel like it's promising so much, and don't I don't believe I just don't believe that they'll deliver. And again, I'm
Yeah,
not interested enough in Avatar to really like sink my teeth into it.
it's fair.
But if it's everything they say it's meant to be, it does look like quite an interesting game. Also, up to two-player co-op to play through the
And there's a lot
story.
of people that love Avatar. That actually is a big draw for me. That gives it a reason to be played because otherwise I'm not going to play
Yeah,
it. I mean, I just There's
Honestly, dude,
so
I
many
thought the same
single
thing.
player RPGs out there that I would rather play than that. So I don't know. It would probably just get put on the back burner, but now that it's like, you're saying it's got co-op, it still ain't worth that kind of money though.
Yeah, and I think as yeah, I mean, it's something that if it comes onto Game Pass, I'd probably play. And if it got really, really fucking good reviews and it was on sale, then I'd think about it. But uh, I just don't feel like I'm invested enough compared to, like, say, maybe like Star Wars Outlaw. Not that that's out yet, but I like that. I'm excited for, even though I'm skeptical that how it's actually going to turn out. I'm interested to play a Star Wars game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading this. I think the sounds like it's going straight to Game Pass.
What's that, Avatar?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, especially with like that ridiculous like price tag, you're going to put off anyone that isn't like really interested in the Avatar story.
And December 7th is when Xbox fans will finally learn about Baldur's Gate 3 coming to their platform of choice. So December 7th is the let me start over. Okay, so December 7th is the Game Awards, and that is the release date for Avatar. Is that right?
What's that? What?
Yep. December 7th is also the release date for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh,
FPS, it's a first person shooter.
yeah, it's first person.
Okay.
So like the scene you saw where like the hand was reaching out to that weird plant, and then it
Yeah.
kind of like that's basically your view all the time.
Okay.
But you could also get guns and stuff as well, bro.
So it also says December 7th is when we're going to find out when Baldur's Gate 3 is coming to Xbox.
Woo!
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
No Xbox published games nominated for Game of the Year at this year's Game Awards.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
That very much surprises me.
Well, what
Starfield didn't get
Xbox?
anything.
Well, but then I suppose it depends what.
Okay, here. Games that fall under the Xbox Studios umbrella have earned nominations in other categories. Wait. Oh, yeah, they just didn't get Game of the Year.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm surprised that Starfield got a nomination in Best RPG. What got Game of the
heavy.
Year?
Hi-Fi Rush got nominated for 5 awards. That game was
Yeah,
amazing, bro, and
no.
that came out of nowhere. I loved that game. That game was really good.
I never played.
It's just it's like a rhythm game, but it's a rhythm beat 'em up. So there's like a rhythm playing, and the idea is that when you're like swinging around your like weapons, you're trying to do it
Gotcha.
in
And
beat.
yeah.
It was just a little came out of nowhere, and it was like it was good, it was funny, it was it didn't take itself too seriously. The story it didn't I really enjoyed it. It was a simple enough story to follow along with. It was interesting.
Published by
The
Bethesda?
yeah, bro, and it was it very much felt to me kind of similar in a way to Sunset Overdrive. Not in the way it played, but just in the aesthetic of it and the way it kind of didn't take itself too seriously. And I guess in the kind of the look of it as well, just not the actual gameplay mechanics. But yeah, it was a great little game.
Okay, so they're the ones who did Evil Within.
Yes, yeah.
Alright. Ghostwire Tokyo. I didn't. Is Ghostwire Tokyo only PlayStation?
No, I think you can get
No,
Ghostwire
it's
Tokyo's on.
Bethesda, so
Yeah,
presumably would have to be.
I'm sure it was on Game Pass at one point. To be honest,
Probably. I can't believe I never. Did you play it at all?
Ghostwire Tokyo. No, I didn't know. I would like to give it a go at some point because it's the one where it's like it's all like quite intricate like hand motions and stuff for like casting the spells and that, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so they have a pattern. Mhm.
I'm not really sure.
I meant of doing like combat games that have something else to them.
Well, no, because like the Evil Within was kind of like
Yeah, not the Evil Within, but Hi-Fi Rush and Ghostwire Tokyo.
I'd say they're all kind of three of them are quite different games in a way, you know.
Yeah, I know
I
nothing
mean,
about Ghostwire Tokyo or Hi-Fi Rush at all, so I wish Redfall wasn't so bad.
I think so. I was thinking about this the other day because I was watching another video about basically about games that developers didn't want to do and stuff, and it came up obviously because you can tell that clearly Arcane weren't all in on Redfall like they were on say
Yeah,
Dishonored or Prey. Um, I I think
I love Prey.
I think in a couple of years it could actually have okay, so not as much as a resurgence, but while I was playing the game, even at the time, I kind of felt like this would be an ideal playground for modders
Yeah,
because uh, a stable enough base that the game runs on. It's the like the mechanically the game is sound, but it's boring. The environments are boring, the story's uninteresting, and the enemies all basically look the same.
yeah,
And to me, like that's things that mods can fix really easily. So depending on the thing is, I suppose it depends how easy it is to mod the game.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
I don't
I'm
know
not a
that that
modder, so
necessarily brings a bad game to redemption. You know what I mean? Like it could have that niche community that it hits, but
what
you cut out again if
of
you're
it because of the
talking.
mods, like
Oh,
Gary's
there
mod
you go.
style. I mean,
I don't
obviously,
know. You cut out
uh,
after you said well.
I say I kind of feel like maybe it could sort of become something else, kind of like Gary's mod style. I mean, obviously, Half Life was good to start with, but
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, if there's no one playing the game and then modders go in and actually like fuck around and do something and make it do something to it to make it interesting, then it might almost become something totally different. Don't get me wrong, it's probably gonna just become another Anthem. But
hopefully not. I just,
oh, Gary's mod.
I know, right?
I was
Fancy
thinking about that today
Freddy's.
because I wouldn't mind playing Prop Hunt again at some point.
I like Prop Hunt. They have it in so many different games now, though.
Well, that's it. That's it.
Obviously, the best ones are the originals, but it's even fun like when they had it in Overwatch. Skibbity toilet.
uh, old times.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I definitely am using Google now more over Firefox. I was always a Firefox man, but recently Google Chrome is much easier for switching profiles and things like that because you have the ability to just swap Google Chrome, like Google emails, like profiles. You
Yeah,
can keep
yeah.
everything signed in on one place and not have to continuously. So that's my reasoning for using like switching for the most part over to Google Chrome. I still like Firefox a lot, but it's just ease of not having to sign out of 5 different things when I'm trying to post updates or videos
That's
on
fair enough.
stuff.
I mean, I use Firefox on the only thing I actually use Firefox for is for running Roll20 when I'm doing the D&D,
It's fair.
because otherwise I use Opera GX for everything. But for some reason, the Roll20 website doesn't like working with Opera GX quite right. Although it works okay like 80% of the time, I just can't bother when this all goes tits up, and then I have to just reload into like Firefox or something else anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've been digging Opera GX. Especially because with I've been having issues with my like with the VPNs that I've been using, and so I mean Opera
oh, what, on
GX built-in
GX?
VPN. No, without GX, like with the VPN that I normally use.
Oh shit.
And so I started using Opera GX, and it's like, all right, well, I can just use this when I need it.
I really like Opera GX. I'll be honest, it's sad, but what I like about Opera GX is the fact that you can do the customization stuff with the profiles where you can have like sounds and stuff come up for like opening up windows, closing windows, typing and all this sort of stuff.
Nerd.
And it's kind of sad, but I just like that kind of level of customization. PS Opera GX sponsor us.
Yeah, right.
Uh, but no,
Click
but
the
seriously,
promo link down
it's
below.
yeah. I mean, there's a YouTuber that I like that is sponsored by them as well, and
Really? Okay, so it's
uh,
possible.
yeah, well, no, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, he's sponsored by them, but like he's got his own profile on it, so like I have his up, so just when I hit the open tab, it goes, "Hey, this is Josh. Let's get out, game it out."
Yeah,
It's just funny. It makes me laugh. Like I say, it's sad, but having the option to have that level of customization, I think, is nice.
yeah.
But we're going to stop talking about Opera GX now because I feel like unless they're going to start paying me, I should really stop promoting them so hard.
They have a deal for 7 days to die on here for $3.60. Oh, those are
I'll
just the
set in the
Miva
GX
deals
corner.
aggravator. Yeah.
I mean, that's another good thing, bro. The GX corner is good.
Ooh, RoboCop.
Robocop looks kind of okay, actually. Like, it doesn't look stellar, but it looks pretty solid.
Wait, what is happening? What is this?
Or are they just gonna are they just gonna smush all of them together and then just
Yeah, I'm so confused. Are these just their new three? Are they just delves? Oh, what?
that? What is
They're
it?
like dark elves. They brought back talent trees.
I'm so over WoW at this point,
I'm
bro.
not. I love it so much. I want to play it again. Everyone can hate on it as much as they want, and I don't play it right now, but I
Oh,
really want
bro,
to.
I don't hate it. It's a great game. I'm just over it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. I don't like. I've played a lot of WoW in my time,
Yeah,
but I just
it's the greatest game of all time.
nah. Counter Strike Two. No, Counter Strike. So Counter Strike Source is the greatest game of all time.
No, Counter Strike Source is the most toxic game of all time.
No. That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare
Yeah, I
2.
just any Call of Duty. Just
And people are usually in parties are talking to themselves now. It's not the same as back in the day when you had to use like game chat.
well, yeah, but now you've got the people just troll each other with the proximity chat, don't they?
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
I'm not gonna. Counter-Strike source community was
You
not
cut out
toxic,
again.
but the thing is I was thinking about it, and the only reason why I don't think it was toxic is probably because I was one of the toxic people telling other people to
Yeah,
get good.
exactly.
So, like, just
You can't chase shit.
no, not really. I will say we weren't abusive. Oh, I wasn't abusive. My clan wasn't abusive. But
I don't believe
like,
you for a second.
if you suck, you suck. You know that's what I'm saying.
All right, let's 1v1 right now.
Oh, on Counter Strike.
Oh yeah.
I don't think have I got it downloaded.
Think you still got it, old man?
I've got Counter Strike 2 that I haven't actually downloaded yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have them downloaded actively.
But then they got rid of all. Are they? Wait, though, did they keep all of them? Because usually Steam don't just
You don't need
strike
audio for
everything off the
that.
record, do they? Oh yeah, no, you can still play original Counter Strike and Source and Condition Zero, of course. Yeah,
You can have whatever you like.
Source was just. Do you know what it is? Why I would say it's the fact that the Source engine was just so fucking good, and that's not even just talking about Counter Strike, just because obviously Half Life Two, just what an engine, dude! What an engine! And it looked so. I mean, it was fucking so beautiful as
For
well
the
when it
time
came
they
out.
came out, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So Harvest Moon is it's released on Xbox and everything now.
oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
let's have. I'll have a look on Xbox for you then, shall I?
Just don't know. I don't know. There's something
There's something fishy about this Harvest Moon.
there's something about like going into that cutesy direction that like I like, but it doesn't lend itself to as much longevity for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I feel like there's a lot more chance that I'm gonna pick up and like continue after I beat Stardew to play something like that where it's an 8-bit. I don't know. Or like the original Harvest Moon. It wasn't necessarily 8-bit, but it was simpler.
Yeah, yeah,
This feels a little bit too story driven. It's just like if I'm gonna do something that's I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but if I was gonna do something more story driven, then I would just play a different game probably.
yeah, yeah. But it doesn't look like Harvest Moon is on Xbox through PC.
Well, it's $50, so not
I
super
mean,
sold.
you
And it
can
looks
get.
worse than their like what was the GameCube one?
What do you mean? There's a. Uh,
Stop doing this to me.
there we go.
Wonderful Life, that's right.
So it looks like pretty much all of the Harvest Moons are probably on Steam, or just loads of fucking DLCs for them.
Yeah, see they have completely abandoned their like There was something about that smaller body being able to fit everything on screen too.
What's the new one? It's Winds of Anthos.
Yeah, this is the. I mean, this is how many years old, and I still prefer the look. I think.
Do you want to know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
Next new gen Pokemon.
Yes, yes, exactly. It has that exact feel to it, especially like
But
this, like the type of
yeah, do you know what I think is kind of disappointing about that?
cutting out. It.
View and the same kind of art style. So
Hang on one sec. You there?
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. What were you saying?
I just a bit disappointed that it's just looks like they've just copied the style that Pokemon's gone for,
Yeah.
rather than either stick with their style. I mean, even let's go back to
Well,
like
but I just think that
2021.
that's more like the style of Switch games. I mean,
I mean, even the one from 2021, Harvest Moon One World. Jesus, it's janky as fuck. Um,
from 2021.
yeah,
Doesn't even pull up the game. Yeah, I mean, it looks very similar to what this game is.
yeah, but
This is
it's like the
Stardew.
basic version of this game is like it's like if the new Harvest Moon was run on a PS1.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. When I'm doing like when I'm playing a sim like that, I want the farther out, smaller view. I feel like I definitely get what you're saying, and I don't think most people would agree. It definitely looks worse. It looks like it's a like Game Boy or old school GameCube game. That has to be
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I may be using a bit of hyperbole, but I mean, it definitely it
It
was. Do you know what
looks
it was? It was a
worse
bit.
for
There's a
sure,
bit
but
where
I
there's a
like it
girl
better.
walk. I was watching the video for one. Not for what for One World. Or are you talking about the actual old one, like
One
Light of
World.
Hope?
That's One World, right? Yeah, One
One
World.
World's the one from 2021.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I was like watching the trailer and that just it looks. I just don't like the environments that it's
There's
in.
reindeer. I don't like the top left, like the um, interface on the screen or the
No,
whatever you want to call it.
the UI.
Yeah, the calendar and the life art. Oh my god, my eye. There we go. Yeah, I don't much care for like the calendar and the life hearts up top though, but he is riding a reindeer in this one. So, is it worth $65? Do you think? 66.50.
just for,
Wait, is that
just to ride a
Canadian
reindeer.
dollars? That's more, right?
How much is
Uh,
it? Oh, it's only 32 on Steam.
okay, never mind.
Oh, you could buy the One World bundle for 44.
Well, do it. Why would you not? Have they
Some
released
other
that
things
many?
that I want to
Just
spend my money on. Is anything on my wish list
Harvest Moon makes me sad.
reduced at the moment? Ah, reduced Dave the Diver. I want Dave the Diver.
This is the one that was the best. Harvest Moon 64. This was the
What's
game. I
what's that?
miss. I will say there was no better feeling I feel like than having an N64 box. Like there was something about getting a new game in like that box that I fucking miss. I feel that way about PS1 games too when they were in the old like actual CD case.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the time I was getting them, but I loved the artwork on most of the N64 boxes because there were a lot of cool ones. You have an N64 at all?
No. No,
What
I
was your
had
first console?
uh so I had a Commodore and then a Master System
Oh
and then
yeah.
a Mega Drive,
Okay.
uh and then from that I had a PlayStation 1.
You were yeah, okay.
So I never really had
Non-true
any
console route.
I had Game Boys, but I never had like a Nintendo home console.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like I used to I mean I fucking loved Pokemon on like my Game Boys. That was my one.
Oh hell yeah. See, I was like I when I was growing up, I would save every penny that I had for Nintendo game consoles
Hmm.
because my
Hmm.
brother was doing the same thing and buying Xbox.
Right,
So
right,
he
yeah.
bought the original Xbox, and then my dad won something, and he got a PS1, and then he ended up winning something a few years later and got a PS2. So like we had like all the consoles when we were younger for those couple years, and then those were the only PlayStations that we got. We did not go beyond
Well,
two.
I didn't get a PlayStation when it first came out. I got one about 6 months after it first came out. And my dad had got a chipped one. Um, and then we had a PC with a CD writing drive. So we used to go to Blockbuster and I'd rent a game and then I'd just go home, burn a copy of it,
Yup,
and then I just play that.
literally. I did the same thing with CDs at the library. That was
Those are the good
my
times.
yeah, literally. Oh, I love PlayStation One games too. There were so many. I mean, I spent so many hours playing. I mean, honestly, Final Fantasy is probably the thing that I played the most on PlayStation One. Spyro, Crash. I spent a lot of time playing those.
I think, yeah, Spyro, Crash, the Resident Evil games. Um,
I don't think I played Resident Evil until PlayStation Two.
oh, I remember going around to my uncle's house when he had a PlayStation 1 before I did and playing, well, not even playing, watching him play Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, I don't think I played it
Um,
until the fourth one came out.
I think I've still got a couple of the Resident Evils from PlayStation 1 in like the original game
Yeah, I
case.
definitely went back and played them, but I didn't play them until the fourth one came out. Any of them, and then I remember
Well,
playing a lot of the fifth one because that one was
I mean,
on
recently
360.
I kind of went back and actually played them properly because I remember kind of completing the first one, but it wasn't something I did on my own. I'm pretty sure it was something that my uncle helped me with. And then I remember completing the second one, but I did that with a friend of mine. Um, so I recently went back and I played Resident Evil Zero, and then the Resident Evil One HD remaster, and then I haven't got around to three yet, but I've recently I finished playing Resident Evil Two, the remake, and
Ooh,
that game is legit, bro.
it's so much
They
fun.
did
Resident
so.
Evil Two is a lot of fun.
Oh, but they did so like the remake though is so good.
Really?
Yeah, bro, it's yeah, like it's yeah. I don't know how else to explain it to you other than like it's really good. If you like Resident Evil, I recommend you play Resident Evil 2, the remake. It's so good, so good.
I want to do like a
Um,
rerun of a couple of good like PlayStation series on a record because I also I mean there's a few like not necessarily like I'd love to do Final Fantasy eventually, but like I want to do the Tales games like Tales of Vesperia. If you ever played those,
Tales of Vesperia.
There were a few other ones like Tales of. Um, what are the other Tales games? It's gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
But like those, like Fire Emblem, like a lot of games like those because they don't make a lot of. I mean, like For the King, that's like the only,
Yeah.
And I like For the King, but they go very simple with it on purpose, and I
Hmm.
like having the backstory. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
they,
mean, the whole thing with For the King is like we are essentially for the most we're like nameless people that don't actually not that we don't
yeah,
matter, but compared to something like that, or like when you find fantasy games where all of your characters have like a backstory, or even like you know what, even like Baldur's Gate, and even go back to like the early
yeah.
ones, all of the characters in your party have some sort of history or a
Even when they don't
story.
have lucrative scenes, they still have something
Hmm.
that
Actually,
has
speaking of
some
which, that's
backstory
something
about
I'd
them.
love to do. Go back through all the Baldur's Gate games.
Oh, for
That would be legit.
sure. It's another single player adventure series, though.
Well, because if you do Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, both of
That's
those
true.
two,
Or
Dark Alliance 1 and
multiplayer.
2, are both multiplayer, and then
Yeah,
you could do that and then go to Baldur's Gate 3,
that's true.
which is kind of mixing the story up, but at the same time, it would be
Well, yeah, and we could
yeah.
play the first two like coincide single player, simultaneous streaming
Yeah, well, actually, let me
style.
see whether they've got I mean, I
Because
wouldn't
those
be
type of things we
surprised.
could start doing on BreakfastBureau anyways, playing the same game, like single
Hmm.
player.
Yeah, well, what are you doing? I'm killing this guy. Oh, I
I'm
haven't got there yet.
racing.
I mean, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, like the very first one at the moment, is 1675.
I have it. I'm pretty sure.
Um, where is it? Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you
I
own
have
this
them
game,
all but
yeah.
three.
You do own this game. Oh, yeah, it says single player, but it also says cross-platform multiplayer.
That makes sense, right?
So I guess it has cross-platform multiplayer.
Interesting. Oh, my cat. Hang on one sec.
Hmm.
All right, I'm back. Ooh. Yellow.
Yo.
You ready?
Jesus Christ. Oh dear.
What?
I was just looking at Baldur's Gate stuff, and then it just showed me similar games that you've played, and I was like, For the King, 59 hours, that's not too bad. Baldur's Gate 3, 262 hours. Oh,
That's
I
quite
have
a
played that
lot.
game. That's quite a lot.
A couple of hours.
That is a lot. That's quite a bit. Hold on. Just-
Damn, Markle. You ever play the older Elder Scrolls at all?
I haven't played further. I haven't played before Morrowind.
You played Morrowind though?
Yeah,
Like when
but
it
not as
came
much as I
out?
played. Yeah, but I did never complete it.
Okay.
I'd quite like to play Sky Oblivion when it comes out.
I know, right? I love Oblivion. I love Morrowind. I wish Skyrim was a little bit more. I don't know. It's polished, but it's just not as.
I think the thing is Skyrim is more like a video game, and Morrowind and Oblivion are still kind of like a video game version of a tabletop.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to put it.
Because Skyrim does have limits as much as it whereas
A lot
you just
more of them.
yeah. That's not too bad.
Sky Oblivion out? I think it is, right?
No, I just meant I just worked it out. I mean, I've only spent like 11 days out of like, most of this year playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's not too bad.
Sky Oblivion is not out. Oh no.
No, it's not out yet.
2025.
Because I think they're doing one. There's one for Morrowind as well, but I can't remember what it's called.
In the golden years of Ferul's history, King Bronna's peaceful rule brought prosperity to Ferul. But alas, as His Majesty's reign neared its end...
Thanks for the king. Skywind.
Is it Skywind? Is it?
Yeah.
I think I would have gone for Morrowind, but still.
Okay. Well then.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
ready.
starting a new chapter, right?
I believe so. Yeah. I don't think we didn't start. We killed it, and then that was it. I think, wasn't it?
I believe so. All right, let me know what you got for loadout stuff then before I buy things.
Yeah. Do you want me to go from like the bottom or?
Ooh. Sure.
Or just because that's where because the top is the stuff we've all got the
Yeah,
same,
whatever
isn't
you
it?
say.
So I bought the treasure map. I've bought 1 bag of 40 gold. I've bought 1 spirit taffy. I've bought 1 black candy, and I've bought 1 bag of 25 gold.
Okay, and how much do you have?
I have 30 left.
Okay.
Have you bought any of the locations? Because I've bought none of the
I
locations
have
so
all the
far.
locations. I have the 3 that
Okay.
I have. You have all the traits, except for the one that's still locked.
Yep.
I would say probably buy another black candy and spirit taffy, right?
I think I could get 1 because I think they're 16 each now.
Oh,
Once you
heard.
go to the
Yeah, okay. Well, because I'm trying to think, what else do we... Like, even if we do the extra loadout point, what are we going to do with everybody, you know?
I mean, I could buy a second bag of 40 gold, and then we'd have 2. Someone could just start with 80
Yeah,
gold.
it's not a bad lead. We
Or
would get 80
lockpicks.
gold. We could get both the taffies for 8 loadout points. So, okay, so how many loadout points do we have total? We have 24 if we do the extra.
Yeah, in
This would be
total, yeah.
6. So we have 14. And yeah, lockpicks are only 1. But we just get the gold off the bat. We just get a bunch of 40 golds.
Can do. I mean, or I could get another tinder pouch, but I don't really know whether getting an extra tinder pouch. I would almost think maybe the lockpicks or
Yeah.
Godspeed or Golden Roots be worth getting more of.
I mean, I think that gold, because we can buy the Godspeed, Golden Root, and Panax from the first city and probably lockpicks.
Mm.
So
I'll buy another bag of 40 gold. I don't mind doing that.
I think it might be worth it.
That'll be pretty much all I'll be able to do because it costs 24 lore points, but I don't mind doing it.
Okay, what do you think?
I've got nothing else that I want to spend it on at the moment anyway, so I'm happy to do that.
Okay. So then if we do that, what do we want to spend our other 10 loadout points on? I can buy some things depending on what we want.
Yeah. Well, the bag of 40 gold only costs 3 loadout points each, so
That's what I'm saying.
hmm.
So the 2 bags of loadout gold, or the 2 bags of 40 gold, will be 1 person. And then if we give somebody the black candy and spirit taffy, I mean, probably 2 different people, but that's 4 points.
I mean, we could spend another 2 points to get another 25 gold.
It's true.
Because I have that unlocked as well.
So if we were to do that, we would have... Oh, we'd still have 12, yeah. So 12 to 14 lore points to spend. Probably get, I mean, I can get like the salty jawbreakers if we want a couple of those. The only thing is if I buy one of things that you already have, we don't get a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
So
You want to get like the sponge or or a couple of salty jewel breakers or.
I think the salty jawbreakers are probably better. I mean, and if you want one, I can get 2 of like the black candy or spirit taffy.
No, because you'd have to spend.
Yeah, I'll have to buy both.
Yeah, because like you say. So I reckon, go for the jawbreaker or the sponge. And if you could afford to buy both of them, just go for it.
Yeah, I got both salty jawbreakers.
Nice.
Um, um, I'll have like 8 loadout points. How many do you have? Any lore points left?
I got 6 lore points left.
Okay, heard. Is it worth going for any? Probably not worth going for any of the weapons or anything, right?
I mean, I was looking at them. I mean, there's stuff like I suppose the wet mace isn't a bad
That's
shout.
what I
Or
was
maybe
looking at.
or the wet staff, or the shocked bow, or the flaming rag. Something that's actually got a status effect on it to start with might not be a bad shout. I don't see the point on getting any of the ones that's just basic, like the sword is still shocked, isn't it? To be fair.
I think any of them are worth it though.
No, I think it's worth holding on to them for now.
I think we could possibly talk about if we want to do an evasion build again. Is that? But I don't even think that's worth it. The ripped shirt. I think we're better off just getting gold, right?
I mean, probably if we're going, yeah. I mean, the rip shirt is good.
Yes.
The only thing is, I think with the items, with like the weapons and the armor and stuff that you can get for the loadout, I think the point of it is to maybe, well, it's just going to help you for like the first like round or two. Like it's going to get outclassed pretty quickly, but maybe it's just going to, maybe it would help us go straight for like a level 1.
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rather than
yeah.
having to, I think that's the point of it. I don't think they're not stuff that we're going to use for very long.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think.
Well, either way. All right, so 6 from the 40 gold, 4 from the salty jawbreakers, 10, 12, 14, 16 with the black candy and spirit taffy, 18 if we do the 25 gold. So that means that we would have 6 loadout points left. We could do lockpicks, 10 gold. Or we could do lockpicks, tinder pouch, Godspeed.
I think it's worth definitely picking up some a lockpick at the start if we can.
Yeah,
because
I think so too.
We ran into so many chests last time.
Do we want to get 2? I mean, I can buy the second lockpick. I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Okay, so lockpick, tinder pouch, Godspeed. I mean, we could try the treasure map too.
I've got the treasure map already.
So treasure map and lockpicks for the last 6.
Yeah, could do.
We could test it, see if it's any worth it.
Well, it's the only way we're going to find out, isn't it?
Fair enough. All right.
I mean, the actual treasure maps in the game were actually pretty good. We were skeptical about those, and they were actually half decent. So maybe a very, very brief Google search seems to say that the basic profile is that Lay's does all flavor of stuff, and like do like international flavors, whereas Walker's specializes in just like British flavors.
Okay, but is it the same company? Is it still Frito
Yeah.
Lay?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
I think they're two. I think they count as two separate companies, but they're owned by. Yeah, it's still Frito-Lay, which is still owned by PepsiCo, I think.
Yeah. How they make all their money? Think they're winning the drink wars? Hell nah. They got top tier snackums.
I don't know.
What, you think Coke has better snackums? Who do they own?
No. I was just trying to think of actually what. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I'd rather just do PepsiCo Wikipedia because it'll give me a list of all your fucking. I mean, they do also have Mountain Dew and Gatorade.
Who?
PepsiCo.
Oh, Pepsi has Gatorade? I don't know why. Oh, yeah,
And
Powerade
Mountain
is.
Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mountain Dew as well.
Yeah, I knew that. I used to work at a place that did Pepsi. Coke owns Topo Chico?
Shit, PepsiCo owns Cheetos as well.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And, yeah.
I actually really like the
Tropicana.
Topo Chico hard seltzers. If I'm going for a seltzer, that's the one I do.
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, Coke doesn't even do.
I think Coke has I think Sprite is Coke, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And Dr.
Hang on.
Wait, was Dr. Pepper separate? Yeah, they do have Dr. Pepper and Fanta and Lilt as well. Is that Lilt? Yeah.
Valier. Air.
Oh yeah, Coke owns so many fucking companies. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Alcohol companies as well.
That's what I was wondering. Do they own Crown Royal? Do they own
Crown
this
Royal.
Crown Royal appetizer?
CCCC. Doesn't look like it. It's not under their list of brands. But they do just have so fucking many.
What are you looking at?
I went to Wikipedia, then went to the Coca-Cola company, and then just their list of brands.
I guess. It's already under there. It barely showed anything. Do this one. Nope. What is? Why do they show less on every one?
Sprite Remix. What the hell is Sprite Remix?
Is that the one that they have out right now, the lemonade one? Is it pink on the label?
It looks like there's a couple of different ones. But Sprite is lemonade anyway.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
Sprite
tropical mix.
No, Sprite. Oh, yeah, I've had all of them. So the regular Sprite is just lemon lime carbonated water or soda. Yeah. And then they have Sprite Limeade. That's lemonade Sprite. And then they have the one that you were talking about, I think, is strawberry lemonade Sprite, which was pretty decent. I love Sprite. I don't really like dark sodas, so.
Yeah, I prefer lemon and lime.
Yeah, so I'm a big.
sodas.
Oh my god! Yeah, I see the brand list now.
Yeah, just I mean, it does go on, but then a lot of them are like Coke da 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 da, Coke this,
Yeah.
Coke that, Coke, or like diet. But still, there's a fucking lot of brands there.
Yeah, I knew a lot of these though. Simply Powerade, Pib Extra,
Coca-Cola
Mickey
Light.
Mouse. What the fuck? Coco and Mickey Mouse. Mickey and Friends.
Oh, they own Capri Sun as well.
Capri Sun? Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I want to see. No, not. Oh, what are they called?
What's that?
Trying to find a specific one. The specific type of chart I was looking for. This.
Does Disney own Coke? Does Disney own?
Mm-hmm.
Top brands for Gen Z.
Oh. Where's stock price?
Cookie profits.
Damn it, dude. So it's what's 5 times as high. No, what? It's a third. Yeah. PepsiCo owns a lot more.
Yeah, that PepsiCo. I was not expecting PepsiCo's stock price to be like $166 compared to Coke being like 50. Yeah.
I thought I was reading it wrong at first.
That is surprising.
But like I said, I mean, Cheetos, Doritos, Lay, like the Frito Lay has to make a shitload of money. Not to mention Gatorade.
I would say probably Gatorade, Mountain Dew,
I don't
and
know. Mountain Dew's
like
not as popular as
Doritos, Cheetos, and Lay's are probably what
maybe
makes
it
them the
is.
most money
Yeah,
outside of
Pepsi.
like
Pepsi doesn't make them
Pepsi.
shit anymore. Nobody drinks Pepsi.
We have Pepsi at the bar.
Yeah, I
rather
mean,
than
we had it
Coke.
at the place that I used to work at. I mean, people drink it. It's not like they don't if given the option usually, but like most people these days, I feel like are Coke. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to
The
like
thing
a
is,
gas
at the
station or
end of the
something
day,
to grab a drink, you're grabbing a Coke.
most people don't even fucking don't really recognize the difference anyway.
No, not if they're truly doing like a blind taste test, but
And also, especially if you're drinking it, if you're mixing it with alcohol anyway, it's like
oh my god. Pepsi on Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima,
Yeah. The racist syrup company.
racist syrup company.
Well, one of them. Tostitos, yeah. Sabra, oh, they own the hummus. Naked Juice.
Love some naked juice.
I do.
Yeah, naked juice is good. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still Pepsi though, bro. To be honest.
It's gotta be Frito there.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I was looking at. I'm pretty sure when I was on the wiki, there was a for PepsiCo. There was a like a breakdown.
I got one. Well, not necessarily. This also shows markets as categories.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I mean beverages though. If you're counting them all in together, they're still for over 50%. But Frito Lay alone is 28%, which is wild. What just happened? Oh.
so that top end of the graph for Pepsi is 15 billion.
Yeah, what? 2009 though.
I mean, yeah, it's 2009, but I mean, still.
Yeah, it's fair. That's crazy. Mountain Dew is number 2 by quite a lot. They don't have Sierra Mist anymore. They rebranded it again. What's it now? Shit. Oh, Starry. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. So
I
they
was like,
changed
they've done it
into
twice. Yeah, they did it
something
to Twist without the.
and then they reverted back to Sierra Mist,
Yep.
and then they announced that they were discontinuing it, and
Yep.
then now it's been replaced.
And the only difference is now they use high fructose corn syrup. I'm pretty sure. Let's go back to Sierra Mist real quick for me. Back one. Go up to original formula.
So Sierra Mist was sweetened with high fructose.
Okay, so then what's the difference with... Will you go back over to Starry? Is it not? Fragrance caffeine is available regular. Have the same, like, the chemical...
Still says high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, unlike Sierra Mist, which was sweetened with cane sugar. That's what I thought. So the Sierra Mist page is lying, because that's what I thought, that Sierra Mist was made with real sugar. At least when they rebrand, like when they rebrought it back, it was. But Starry is made with high fructose corn syrup, which makes no sense to me.
That was original formula. Sierra Mist.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Down there, yeah.
And then
And
they did a
then,
stevia.
yeah. Then New Mist added back, and then Sierra Mist went back and used cane sugar again. And I liked Sierra Mist when they went back to cane sugar, and then now they're back to Starry, which is the exact same thing, but it's high fructose corn syrup. It does taste a little bit more lemon limey. I don't like hate it, but I don't know. If I'm gonna like drink a lemon lime soda with high fructose corn syrup, like
So many variations on drinks, dude. It's crazy.
I'm just gonna drink Sprite though, like if that's, you know.
I mean, especially if like, well, also like you make 7-Up, bro. Like,
Exactly. They don't sell it in the U.S. anymore. I don't think. Is that what that says?
well, it says
That's just
outside
their
US.
sales outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
They might still sell it, but 7-Up's just not big anymore in the U.S. Like anytime you're ordering a 7 and 7, you're not getting real 7-Up. Owned by
No, we still got 7-Up over
Hang on. It's not owned by Pepsi. Is Dr. Pepper's not owned by Pepsi? So
No, Dr. Pepper's owned by Coca-Cola.
So hang on though. Go back to 7-Up. Did they just own it outside of the U.S.? Because Keurig Dr. Pepper owns it. I also didn't know that Keurig and Dr. Pepper were a joint company. International distribution only.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
That is weird.
So Dr. Pepper makes Keurig Dr. Pepper, Frisco, Texas. Go back down.
So Dr. Pepper makes Dr. Pepper, and then Coca-Cola must have the distribution rights inside the US.
For Dr. Pepper, no. They have some sort of like deal because it's on a lot of like Coke machines and stuff, but it's not technically by Coke, I don't believe. Like owned by Coke even in the States. I think Dr. Pepper's still their own company. That's so insane. Acquisition of Dr. Pepper. So Keurig took over Dr. Pepper Dr. Pepper Snapple? Okay.
Like, wow. Alright.
Legally, Dr. Pepper Snapple was the surviving company. Huh. So they acquired Dr. Pepper, but legally Dr. Pepper won. Then it became Keurig Dr. Pepper. Crazy.
Okay.
Interesting. They just kicked Snapple right out of the name.
Yeah, fuck you, Snapple. I don't mind Snapple, actually.
I love Snapple. But I get it. I never see anybody with a Snapple anymore.
I mean, they're hard to get in this country anyway.
Really? Nah, I saw them at the corner store.
Yeah. Right, shall we,
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Ah.
Well, Infinity